boys and girls, welcome to Storytime with Pastor Steve.
Today, we're going to read a story about someone who did great things for God. Her name is Corrie ten Boom, and our story today is The Courageous Woman and the Secret Room. Corrie ten Boom lived in a higgledy-piggledy house, surrounded by family, friends, and lots of clocks. There were tall clocks, tiny clocks, fancy clocks, and funny clocks. And Father, the finest clockmaker in the Dutch city of Haarlem, knew how to fix them all. Corrie's family met together every day to read the Bible. "You are my hiding place and my shield," read Father one day. "I hope in your word." Corrie sat there wondering, why would anybody need a hiding place? The answer came many years later. Corrie was sleeping in her room when a loud bang woke her up. As she looked outside, she saw brilliant flashes followed by booming explosions. "War," she whispered. It was indeed war, a big one called World War II. Countries were fighting, and people were bullied and killed for how they looked or talked and where they came from. Some of these people were Jews. They were chased by the soldiers and put into horrible prison camps where many died. As Corrie watched this happening, she prayed a very brave prayer. "Lord Jesus, I give myself for the Jewish people in any way, any place, any time." And just as with every prayer prayed by a follower of Jesus, this too was heard. Soon, Corrie found herself part of a top secret group that helped to hide as many Jews as possible. She had to cycle to secret meetings in the middle of the night and hid important documents in her father's clock shop. She even had a secret room built inside of her bedroom. Hundreds of Jews came and went from her house as Corrie helped them to find a safer home. Every so often, they had practice drills. They would pretend that the soldiers had arrived, and everybody had to hide in less than 1 minute. Then one night, the soldiers came, and this time it was not a drill. Loud, angry men searched every corner of the house, slamming doors, kicking chairs, and tipping things over. But they didn't find the secret room. Corrie and her family, though, were taken to prison. Life in the prison camp was terrible. Corrie had to work in the freezing cold. She had to sleep in beds full of lice, and all she had to eat was cold, gloppy food. It could have been easy for Corrie to feel completely and utterly hopeless, but she didn't. God always made sure that Corrie had a Bible, which she hid under her clothes. Whenever she read it, she found hope and courage. She learned to forgive even when it was hard, and to find joy in the small things, even the lice. Soon, other prisoners joined Corrie and her sister Betsy in reading the Bible and praying. Many of them trusted in Jesus as their king. Corrie's trust in God gave her the strength to go on until the day the war ended and she was free to go home. From then on, Corrie talked about her life to big crowds, saying, "There's no pit so deep that God's love is not deeper still." Corrie knew that very well. The Bible tells us in Psalm 119, verse 114, "You are my hiding place and my shield. I hope in your word."